I'd like to look at the concept of quantitative electrolysis with you. Now, quantitative electrolysis involves the use of Faraday's two laws, and it applies them to electrolytic cells and the practice or the principles of electrolysis. And what it allows us to do is it allows us to find out how much current, or how much charge rather, how much charge is flowing through a circuit, provided that we know the current and the length of time that that current flows for, as well as it allows us to find out how much of a particular substance is produced at an electrode. So quantitative electrolysis allows us to find out how much charge is flowing through a circuit, and also how much of a particular substance is produced at a given electrode. Okay? In order to do that, we focus on Faraday's two laws. Now, Faraday's first law is the simpler one, and mathematically what it says is that Q is equal to I times T. Now, what is I? What is Q? And what is T? Q represents the quantity of charge, or if you just want to simplify it, you can just say the charge. Okay, so Q is the charge, and that charge is usually measured in units called coulombs. We abbreviate it C. Alright, now I represents the current that's flowing in the circuit, and T represents the time. I is measured in amps, and the time is going to be measured in seconds. Alright, so what the first law says to us is that the amount of charge that is flowing through a circuit depends on the size of the current that's flowing through the circuit. So the larger the current, the greater the current, the greater the charge, and also the length of time that that current flows through the circuit. So if the current is flowing for a longer time, there will be more charge flowing through the circuit compared to if the current is flowing for a shorter period of time. Okay? So if we have a situation like this, so this is our question. What is the charge that is produced if a current of 5 amps flows for 30 minutes through a circuit? Now, we know the current is 5 amps. We know our time is 30 minutes. So we're going to make use of the relationship in order to find the charge, and we're going to say that Q is equal to I times T. I is 5 amps and our time is 30 minutes. But remember that we must convert our time from minutes to seconds. Okay? So $30 times 60 seconds is 1,000 800 seconds. We multiply that by 5, that should give us a charge of 9,000 coulombs. Okay, so that's the basics of the first law. First law tells us that the charge present is related to the current that flows through the circuit as well as the length of time that the current flows for.